Anyway, what we got here is the Smart XE 3-axis smartphone stabilizer, otherwise known as a gimbal. Wasn't too bad of a price on it. I think it was like $31, something like that. Can't remember for sure. This is not a sponsored video. By the way, I just got this, and I thought while I opened it up, I would show you what we got here. Previous video I showed you some of my camera options are a Hero 7 Silver, and I have a Hero 9 Black with a media mod, and I also have a new 13 Black. I haven't used the media mod with it yet. That's what I'm filming this with. A lot of people are using their iPhones, because iPhone's got a pretty decent camera on it. Sometimes it's just more convenient to use the iPhone because it's in your pocket and it's just more handy. So anyway, I got the plastic off of it, so see what happens here. It's got a pretty nice little packaging deal there. Some of the nice spinning around there. I think I'm done with that. Not sure. There's Bella down there. Say hi, Bella. How you doing, little lady? I think she's feeling better since she got to her vet visit out of the way yesterday. She's not itching so much, but it might take a day or two. We got the nice secure foam box there, and I haven't seen any instructions yet, but there's this part, which I haven't read any instructions, so I don't know exactly what's going to happen here, but it unfolds. I really don't know what to do with it yet, so I'm just going to unpack it. But there's the handle, the part that goes on the phone. And then here we got something else. I'm not quite sure what it is, so I'll read the instructions. It looks like it goes on the bottom of the phone. And then down in here we also have a charging cord with the S-Video connection on it. Got tons of these things now. What we don't usually, it seems like what we have trouble finding is blocks. Sometimes the blocks go bad, but I got a crap load of these S-Video chargers. And down here in the bottom we got some instructions. Let me peruse these instructions a little bit, and then we'll be back and I'll kind of show you how it works, if I can figure it out. BRB. What's going on, everybody? Just wanted to take a little time here and kind of show you how this AOCHUAN gimbal works. I figured it out. It wasn't too hard once I read the instructions and looked at the tutorial. But you got the phone in there. You got to kind of put it in there, balance it. It's where it's at now. It's turned off now. And now I'm going to activate it by turning on the gimbal itself. I'm going to long click it. And it comes up and the gimbal moved. I don't know if you can see it move or not. And just real basic, it's on the tripod down there. You can see the tripod that comes with it. It screws in the bottom. So generally the way it works, first of all I gotta wake my phone up. Okay, wake my phone up, and I'm going to go to the app, which I know this is sideways so you can't see it. There's the app. And now I got the app opened, and I already downloaded the software for it. And I'm down in the basement here. I'm in the process of cleaning up my basement, cleaning up a little area to be a little bit more of a, I won't say studio because that's a pretty strong term for it, but to do videos in the wintertime. Of course, it's also a gym, Moe's mini gym if you want to call it that. You got a treadmill over here. It's also full of junk. But anyway, that's what the idea is here. So hopefully you can see this okay. And if generally it's just real simple. If I can figure it out, anybody can. So the features on the side here, you got a wide and a tight. So I'm going to go down. It's already in wide, and I go tight. I can zoom in. And then this little wheel here, you might not be able to see it, but you can find focus with that, which is already in focus. I can hit this button and it'll switch from landscape to portrait. Double click and it goes to portrait. I go back the same way. Click this red button once, and now I'm videoing. I don't know if you can see that at the top there. Click it again, it stops. Of course, I can go to where I videoed right here, the video I just did. It's right there, so I can delete it from here. Go up here and delete it. Then I get a little joystick, go up and down, goes up, down, right, left. And I can single click it, or double click it, centers, recenters, single click it, and it changes mode. It went from default mode to POV mode, and like if you pick it up and move it, the camera kind of gives you a POV, point of view picture. And click it again, it goes back to default mode. Click it 3 times, and it goes to this rotating view here. It'll rotate around like that. Take a more dynamic video. Rotates all the way around and stops by itself. And then it returns to center. Then there's all kinds of features up here. I'm not gonna, I guess I could do it, but there's a menu over here. You got filters. No, you can't really see that. Got different filters. You can choose from smooth, whitening, ruddy, original, all that stuff. And you got come down here, and I haven't investigated all this stuff. You can resolution, change your resolution, things like that. And here you got all this stuff here. You got timing. You got timer, like 3-second timer, 10-second timer to set a timer so you can get in the picture yourself. Flash close, flash on, flash off, flashlight. You got camera settings here. You can probably see what that. I'm not going to go through all that stuff because I don't understand it all myself right now. You got selfie mirror, volume button, shooting, and all that stuff. So I'm going to turn that back off. Gimbal settings, you can change the speed with which it goes and how far it goes, that sort of thing. Grid, you can add the grid or remove the grid. You can see that. Anti-shake, which would be a good idea to have if the whole purpose of a gimbal is to keep you from shaking, so I'll probably turn that on. You can also go in here to expert mode, which I am no expert, but you can change these shutter settings, ISO, white balance, MF, wide, and then I'm going to turn that off because I'm going to leave it on automatic, and then lens. Default lens, telephoto lens, ultra wide in lens, so you can do all that stuff there too. And over on this side, you can turn the camera around, facing you. Oof. That was shocking, wasn't it? So I'm going to turn it back around. Anyway, while I'm here, I guess I can show you this facial mode. If I hit this in here, I can do face tracking. Now it'll follow me. So if I get up and move around, it'll watch me wherever I go. So we'll turn that sucker back around. And also you have on there body tracking, object tracking, and other app tracking, which I haven't figured out exactly how all these work yet. And then here you got the camera control. Down here you got pictures that are on your phone. And here you got trajectory delay, and that's setting parameters. And then if I move the camera over, that would be the second step. And then the next step, and then start. I don't know if you can see what it's doing. I know you can't. Turn around. So I hit start, and it takes it from the first place I was at and rotates it around to the second place I was at. And of course, I'm sure there's a speed adjustment on there for, I guess for lack of a better term, I'm not a photographer, but like a more dynamic video or whatever. I didn't see how many seconds it was set for, so I'm gonna click that. We go here, and there's the video we just made with that, and then hit that, and that's the video we just made it. But I haven't figured all that out yet. And of course, this you can have access to your pictures. And we get out of there. It's got time lapse. You can set the time and all that. Slow motion. Video. Photo. Panorama. And a Hitchcock one here. This is an Inception movie. And moves. Moves. And that's something I haven't really messed with yet either. This is all new stuff. It's a classic mirror movement teaching suitable for novices, which I am clearly a novice when it comes to this thing. So I'm going to go back to video mode right there. Also, it's got this little hand thing down there. You can clench your fist like the top one there. Toggle video, photo mode. Hold your hand up, palm up like that. Second one down. Count down for 3 seconds to start recording. Re-identify to stop recording. And OK gestures enables and disables tracking. So I haven't practiced with that very much, but it's pretty cool. And of course, you got your battery life of your gimbal. Got your battery life of your phone. Share, Bluetooth, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to turn that back off. So also has an internal battery inside the handle here. There's an internal battery in here. But while you have your phone on there, it'll charge your phone through the back part of it, like one of them through the phone chargers. I'm not sure what they call it. And then also there's a charge port on the side here to charge that battery. It's pretty cool. So it's not too hard to figure out. I figured it out, so if I can figure it out, I'm sure anybody can. And you guys that do this stuff, like people like Road Reality and Moto Bomb and all those guys are tech wizards. I know enough to get by. But now that I'm retired and I have more time, maybe I'll be more apt to get into the intricacies of all this stuff. But anyway, that's just wanted to show you some features of that. Of course, you can just pick it up and walk around with it. You can go upside down with it, and the camera stays oriented. So we'll see. I'd like to get one of these gimbals for my GoPros as well. But so anyway, hopefully I can make some better videos for you guys in the future.